Obviously, there's the health benefits, recreation, leisure. Actually, a big thing that's being talked about a lot is economic benefits. I especially am excited about that in Shingle Springs because we have the trails coming in Shingle Springs, and right now we're working on a community plan, and that's going to be a big part of the economic development that's in our community plan.
Economic benefits, of course. I believe that the overarching benefit of the trails is the quality of life. For those of us who have used the trails, who live near the trails, you not only enjoy them, but you see the enjoyment that other people have in the trails. And I would say that quality of life, the economic benefits for our county are probably the two most significant benefits. But there's also some other benefits. If you live near any of the really valuable trails that we have, your property values improve as a result of those trails. Thank you.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Of course, it's good for the economy. If you live near a trail, especially down in this area, you might be walking, riding, biking, maybe even riding a horse near a business. A lot of great reasons, even for health, not just for the person, but also for the horse or the dog. That's another good reason. And it does benefit El Dorado County big time. We're losing our heritage. We're losing history. We're being paved over, and I want to see the trails kept open 100%.
A lot of great ideas already been shared: health, welfare benefits, economic. Building community also is really important to me, and the trails do that in a really good way. There are a lot of nature programs in the American Railroad Conservancy that are open to everybody, and I've taken a lot of their classes. It allows us to really explore what El Dorado County is about in many different ways. There are trails all over. One of the things I'd like to see that would improve benefits and draw more people here to use the trails is a trails map that really has all of the trails, all the different kinds, so that people go, wow, El Dorado County is a place that is known for its trails. We've got some great trails coming through. Right below my house is the Western States Trail. Wonderful, wonderful, lots of use. But if we want to bring economic interest, if we want to bring people in that are interested in the trails, we have to advertise it better. So the benefits are outstanding. These guys did a good job answering that, and we can continue that. Thank you.
So along with economic and health, for me it's about community, and trails connect communities. And one of the really passionate programs that I've worked on over the years has been raising money for trails with the American Railroad Conservancy. And what's valuable in that is that as soon as people from inside the community and from outside the community start to use that trail, they get to know each other. And all of a sudden that viral marketing that happens without the local community, both economically as well as also programs that the residents get to work on. And for me, working on these different projects for the trails, I've gotten to meet some amazing people, both that live in my community as well as people that visit the community. So along with economics and health and all the wonderful things that we said already, it's really about community and about what we get to explore when we have these wonderful trails in Dorado County.
Okay, I'm trying to find something different. I'm an avid bicycle rider. My wife and son and I do that. And where we really go to most of the towns, we haul them up to Lake Tahoe. They do have terrific maps, so we've been on all of them up there. Another thing that I want to bring up about trails is we'd like to have more trails that will lead to our schools. That would economically help us if kids would be able to ride their bike to school. We have one of our principals who blew up, rides his bike. The principal rides his bike every day to school. So not just up in the mountains, but trails around here in our neighborhoods that we could actually, I couldn't wait to bike when I was a kid to ride and take my bike to school. So that's what I'm looking at. Thank you.
And I think everything's been covered, but one thing I would like to cover is I've enjoyed a lot of the trails that do exist in this county, as well as quite a few people in this room created some of our own. Just the fact that we have a trail and a place for our youth to be introduced to outside exercise, and it's a tremendous life-saving Factor two, I ride road bikes, and trying to ride between here and Colfax is taking life in your hands at the time. And this would give a place for bikes and walkers to be off the beaten path, so we wouldn't have to take cars. And if we have an area like a corridor or a trail, it lends a great area to sponsor events that we need to do here in Dorado County. We can bring revenue in when we have these fun runs, cycling events, and so forth. So I like to promote more of that.
Well, I guess I could start by saying that I grew up walking and biking on trails. My family always took us tent camping every summer. I never saw a hotel until I was old enough to buy a room myself, because that's what we did. We always camped. And so I'm fanatic about making sure that we not only improve the trails we have, but that we increase the trails, because it's so important. That's where we see that balance in our life between nature and our everyday lives. That's what happens when you walk down a forested trail. It's just something really special, and it just captivates you, and you remember and you think about it. It's all I remember about my childhood was walking down the beautiful trails. So I definitely want to encourage more.
Like many people have said before, the social impact of trails is quite remarkable, and the mental health that people receive from just taking a short walk is outstanding. But I would also like to mention the importance of seniors, and I'm on the Commission on Aging, and we have so many people coming into that realm, and trails is a perfect thing for them to be able to get out and get some exercise and enjoy their life. The other thing is, of course, health for everybody. There is the economic end with activities and functions, and that can certainly be a great thing for our community.
Who comes away with higher blood pressure after they've taken a walk or a hike on a trail? Well, maybe your heart's pumping harder, but you're better. Our economies are better, our health is better, our sense of community is better. Trails provide critical buffers between the built environment and the pristine natural wonder we live in. They also provide us a unique way to access that environment. But I'll tell you, as someone who's had to manage and hear from people about trails, here's the other thing. Everyone remembers that quarter mile of bike trail that's interrupted. They don't remember the 26 miles of wonderful that they did. They won't remember where on the walk was great. They remember where it's disconnected. So our challenge coming forward to really have the public and all of us enjoy our trails is to make sure we get the connections made so we can all enjoy them fully and not remember that 1/4 mile.
I think the big issue is not the open trails that we already have, like in Tahoe, that we can just drive up to and park. It's the ones that they've been closing off in our forests. The national forest is ours, and we need it reopened up too, so everyone can enjoy what we pay for as tax dollars. And that's the biggest issue right now. The horse equestrian is being shut down, and the environmental is going to be touched. Well, if we respect the trails, then we should be able to use the trails. So reopen everything up. Let us utilize our forests and our